Hey guys! Hello! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Rachel, and this is going to be, as the title has stated, a Disney video. This is going to be our expectations versus reality. We went in September, the final week of September. We enjoyed Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, as you've seen in our vlogs, our first dessert party, and lots of other fun things. If you've not watched our vlogs from this past trip, I will link the playlist down in the description and binge watch away. I love watching Disney vlogs, and I hope you guys enjoy watching these. When we go to Disney, our number one rule is go with the flow. Be flexible. If you're going with kids, especially little kids like we travel with, Leo is 3, Taylor is 1, you just have to go with the flow. You cannot plan things out minute by minute. It's just not doable with kids because things come up, and you have to go in it with that mindset, and you are on vacation, so enjoy it. Take time to relax and just sit back and take in being in Disney, because even if you're just sitting on a bench somewhere, the music and the sights, it's just magic in the air everywhere, and just enjoy it. That's my number one tip. Enjoy it no matter what. But I'm going to be going through our expectations versus reality, and I do have 7 topics that I want to discuss. So first of all, let's talk about packing. I do have a packing video. If you want to check that out, I will link it down below. But first of all, I packed way too much stuff, and when you watch my video, you may think, whoa, those are a lot of outfits. The reason I did that is because in the past, we have never done laundry on property in Disney. Our past trips, we haven't. We've not needed to. I've always packed enough clothes. Our off day was midweek, which was on Wednesday. And when I say off day, I mean we took a day off from the parks. We laid around the resort. We laid by the pool. We just rested and recharged, because you really need that downtime in the middle of your trip to be able to get through the rest of your trip, because you are doing a lot of running around, a lot of walking in Disney. So by Wednesday, it wasn't that we were running out of clothes, it was that our laundry basket was overflowing. The laundry room at our resort is right next to the pool, so we had a pool day. We swam and relaxed by the pool, and then I would go back to the laundry room. I watched the clock on my phone and know when a load was going to get done and move it over to the dryer or take it back to the room. The machines in the laundry room are really easy to use. You do not have to take a ton of cash or coins. You have a machine attached to the washers and the dryers. You swipe your card, your credit card, and then you select what washing machines or dryers, they're numbered, your clothes are in, and you hit start, and it starts them. That's it. It was so easy. So I have a pop-up laundry basket, and I would set that down in one of our strollers and just push it to the laundry room and then push it back to the room, so I didn't have to lug around a huge heavy thing of laundry. It made it really, really easy. So reality, you can do laundry at the resort and it's super easy. Number 2. Okay, so I have said in our planning video that the reason we stay in Orlando the night before we check into our resort is because we like to go to the character warehouse. Well, we planned on doing that this time. We got ready Sunday morning. We left our hotel in Orlando, headed to the Vineland Premium Outlets, which is where the character warehouse is that we go. We're walking through the outlets, and it's not crazy busy. The parking lot is always nuts. It's always hectic trying to find a spot, and it was this time. But once you get in the outlets, it's really not that bad. So we come around the corner to where Character Warehouse is like straight in front of us, and there's a huge line. They had it roped off 2 separate lines, and it weaved around the building. We've never seen it like that before. We all just kind of stopped when we come around that corner and just looked at each other like, what in the world is going on? So we did not go to Character Warehouse. Number 3. With kids, like I said, you have to manage your time, but you also have to be flexible. We went into this trip with the plans of going to one park of the morning, going back to the resort, resting, letting the boys take a nap, and then going to a different park of the night. And another reason we planned that is because we wanted to nap and rest in the resort during the hottest part of the day. Because September in Orlando, it is hot. Our second day, it was a full day in Hollywood Studios. And I mean, it was a full day in Hollywood Studios. So after lunch at Hollywood and Vine, my brother decided to go on back to the room and rest. So we saw the characters during lunch, we met Minnie Mouse, and then we decided to walk around the park for a little bit. Well, as we were walking around and headed toward the exit to get on the bus to go back to the room, both babies fell asleep. A 3-year-old and a 1-year-old asleep plus a stroller getting on a bus and back off, it was going to be so hard with just Ryan and me. It was not going to be possible for that to happen. So we decided to just let the boys nap in their strollers, and we just walked around Hollywood. We walked through the stores, we sat on a bench and rested. We went back into Galaxy's Edge and got a snack. It was really nice. We enjoyed it. It was still downtime for us because we just sat and watched the things and enjoyed being in Disney while the boys got to nap. And they took really good naps. They slept really good. So there were a couple days during our full week where we just let the boys nap in their strollers. If they're already asleep, we're not going to wake them up to get them on a bus. We had reservations at Boma at the Animal Kingdom Lodge on our off day. On Wednesday morning, I think the reservation was at like 8:30 a.m. We thought, hey, that would be cool. We could go see a different resort and then come back to our resort and rest a little bit and then go to Disney Springs that night. That was our plan. My alarm went off at like 7 something that morning. It might have been before 7. I can't remember. I was exhausted. I thought, if I have to get up and get ready right now, I might cry. That's how tired I was. Both babies were sleeping so good. I don't think they had moved that night. I just did not want to wake them up and get them ready, knowing how tired they were. So I modified the reservation and I moved it to later in the week. We did eventually end up having to cancel the reservation altogether because we just didn't have time to go. But that's another piece of advice. Do not plan an early, unless you're early birds. Unless your family loves getting up early, you have older kids, they like getting up early, that's fine. But we needed that morning to sleep in. We slept in until we woke up on our own. Our last trip before this one was in February, and it was just me, my husband, and Leo and Taylor that went. And it was not busy. We went in January, not February. We went in January, and it was not busy. We were there the week after the marathon. So we kind of had forgotten what busy Disney was like, so we weren't expecting it, but it was busy. In January, we could ride almost anything we wanted to without a huge line, even without fast passes. This time, the rides we rode were fast pass rides. I don't think we waited in the regular queue for any ride because it was always a huge line. So just keep in your mind that if you're going during the busy times, which is summer and then during spring break and fall break and then Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, if you're going during those times, it's going to be busy. Just expect being busy. Just expect it being crowded. We like I said, we've been in September and we knew it was extremely, extremely hot in September, and it rained at least once a day for a short period of time every day. It did not rain any while we were there. No, I take that back. It rained one time, one day, and it was while we were in our room resting. We come out and everything was wet, so we knew it had rained. But we weren't out in it. We didn't need our ponchos any. You carry them things around in your backpack all day, every day, and we didn't even need them. Our first half of the week, it was warm, but there was a constant breeze blowing that made it feel cooler than it actually was. It was awesome. We actually discussed each day how amazing the weather was. Our second half of the week, it was hot. Galaxy's Edge will be so busy, we won't be able to do or see anything unless we go during the extra magic hours. Extra magic hours at Hollywood Studios are from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So you're in there 3 hours before the park. That's totally wrong. It was not too busy to do anything. The only thing that I saw always have a line that we did not get to go into because we didn't want to wait in that line was Otis Cantina. But Millennium Falcon always had a wait. One night I did go in the single rider line, and I think it took me about 20 minutes to actually get back there. I think after 30 minutes I had waited in line and rode the ride, and I was walking back out. So if you want to ride it and you do not want to wait in the line, the main line, go through the single rider. I was an engineer, by the way, and it was really fun. I was so glad I wasn't a pilot because I did not want to drive that thing. That would have made me nervous. But being an engineer and just hitting the buttons and being able to ride it, it was really, really fun. Me and the boys did not get up for extra magic hours. I was not going to wake my babies up at 4 or 5 a.m. to go into a park because the rest of the day would have been shot. They would just been over it already. So Ryan and Russ, they did get up at 4 a.m. on Tuesday morning while we were there, and they went into Galaxy's Edge. They got there before the park opened, and they said that stormtroopers march you from the park opening to Galaxy's Edge. They marched them on into the line for Millennium Falcon for Spunkler's Run. My brother wanted to build a lightsaber, and he got to do that morning. After they rode the ride, they went straight there, and he was the only person building a lightsaber. In his video, they call him by name and everything. It's like he got his own personal experience. It's really, really cool. He was really excited. So if you're a huge Star Wars fan and you want to experience everything in Galaxy's Edge, yeah, take advantage of the extra magic hours. Also, if you are not a Star Wars fan and you don't care a thing about going to Galaxy's Edge, the park is open from 6 to 9 if you're staying on property. So head over to Toy Story Land, which is nuts always. It was actually busier than Galaxy's Edge. I actually thought about our last Sunday, getting up right because that's the day the Skyliner opened. I actually thought about getting up at like 5 a.m. hopping on the Skyliner and riding over to Hollywood Studios and just riding like Slinky Dog or something. But who was I kidding? I'm not going to get up at 5 a.m. to do anything like that. The lines to get into Hollywood Studios for bag check was crazy. Of course, they are very, very thoroughly checking everybody's bags, everything, because it is so busy for security reasons. So don't get aggravated in line. Know that it's for your protection, and they're doing their job. The security guys are always really nice too. So hopefully you get one that's cracking jokes left and right and just having a good time. But that was our expectations versus realities. It was an awesome trip. We had a lot of fun. We've already got our next one planned, which I'm not going to announce yet, but we are working on some plans and some fun things we want to do. And we have a special person going with us this time, someone who's never been to Disney before, so we're really excited for them to experience it and for us to get to experience it with them. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of more videos coming that I think you're really going to like, and I'm going to be posting some tips and tricks on doing Disney World with toddlers and kind of how we organize our park bags and how we make it easier to get in and out of the parks and enjoy the parks. So please subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you have any questions or if there's anything else you would like to see, let me know. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm Ray Liz Cox, and I'll put that link down below too. I hope you have a magical, amazing, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.